Oh my god, this guy. I thought you were resetting your sleep schedule. This does not look like resetting your sleep schedule. Why is my webcam not working? It's the second day in a row this happened. There we go. Yep, definitely rigged. All right. I need to go look for. What am I looking for? I was looking for a crate for Excel. Rust Excel crate. Calamine, that's what I wanted. I can't stop pressing the button now. It is sick, bad cop. I gotta say that is. You should have done it on Gosi and then like tag Mitchell Hashimoto and been like, "Hey, I think your emulator has a bug." Just use my here. Yeah, I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you. How do I run it? I'll send you the recording too. Okay. I'll check in a second. Oh man. Let's see here. Tmux dash dash version. Tmux dash v. Tmux dash capital V. 3.4. Let's see here. We can close this one. All right, DWB. Blur. All right, that's up to date. Let's find out. As soon as this finishes evaluating. Come on, Nix. I believe. There we go. All right, so cargo, install, dash that. The amount of things I've just taken in good faith from you that I've installed on my machine is pretty high at this point. Listen, you could give me a wget command to a Russian website. I'm gonna run it. I have no idea. I'm running in. Hold on. I'm running in Fish Terminal right now, but how do I do this? Oh, I have to add it to my path. What's supposed to happen? You got pipe stuff into it? That's the last thing I echoed. That's kind of cute. Come on, you gotta give it to me. That's kind of cute. Okay, so we got that working. What's something good to pipe into it? Oh, do I just pipe this into how do I make it executable? Oh my god. Is it something like this? Is this how seldomly I mess with Unix file shit? I need to take care of my tabs. Oh, okay. Bash. How do I get the version? I'm on version 3.2.57. Can I get 5? I don't know. Hold on. I probably can. Yeah, I can. Did that not copy? Oh, it's just bash. There we go. Okay. Yeah, there we go. We're on version 5.2.6. All right, do I just run the script? Flock. Here, I'll just add flock. Nothing happened. See, this is like where Nick shines. Okay, nothing happened. What does that mean? How do we debug this, bad cop? Oh, something happened there. Okay. Terminal text effects. How do I get that? Term sand. Oh, because it's not in my path. Uh, Not that one. All right, so we go line 27. Okay, let me get to a screen where we can get more, put the E back. Okay. Great. Okay, let me go to project and let's just do like a cargo build, right? Just get some stuff on the screen. That's Nix for you, bad cop. Nix made this possible. You know how long this would have took if we didn't have Nix to just yeet stuff into my system? All right. So if I wanted to do this now, I would do... It would be, where did I have that saved? We'll put in slash, and we go to, yeah, demulroy slash code, personal, temp, sand.shell, sand. All right, let me grab this, and let's minimize that. And let's make this like that size. And we're just gonna grab a recording here. Let's get a little one of these guys. Bind key. Okay, hold on. All right, hold on. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Tmux comp. All right, let me just throw this. This is gonna be, I'll actually just copy it into here. To config tmux. Yeah, okay. All right, let's do this now. I think we might be okay. So we need to config reloaded. Returned 127. What is 127? Do I just have to chown it? Why did that happen? That's why. Okay. So we'll just point it at, I'm just gonna copy sand and put it in, yeah, okay. I know what we're gonna do. This is gonna go to, this will go slash users slash Mulroy slash code slash personal slash tmp slash sand. And now we'll do it. Renovated. All right. What is 127? How do I just do I need to like change the permissions for anybody? Let me try like detaching from tmux. Because if I run this, let me see if I can still run it normally. tmp slash sand flock. Oh, right, because I got out of my Nix shell. That's probably part of the reason. I can fix this. I'm doing this for the memes now. In fact, I can probably just add Nix shell. And we want, what are the things we wanted? We needed bash and flock. Can I do a list like that? Packages, and this will be flock. Let's try again. No current client, because I'm not in tmux. Right. And now I need to run that Nix shell again. That's not what we wanted. God, I'm not awake yet. We want bash, and we want Nix packages, and we want flock. Sand returned 127. I don't know what 127 means. Config. I can't even run it normally. Oh, there we go. That worked. But that was me running it directly. Yeah, when I try to run it, let me look at the, I think the path is wrong in your config. Oh, okay, so let's go and look at tmux.conf. Should be an absolute path. That's right. That doesn't even feel like it worked. Do I not have to pass it an argument now? What up, Matt? Asshole, superficial douchebag. Or wait, I have to point this at cargo. Dean Mulroy slash dot cargo. Cargo slash bin. There we go. Okay, that worked. Okay, so that means that, there we go. All right, it's working back up. All right, let's go ahead and do that. Get that down to there. We'll record. Oh, I didn't record. Dude, Ghosty's rendering too fast. What's the terminal command to there's a thing you can output to help with the synchronization. I can't remember what it is anymore. That didn't record correctly either. I don't know why. All right, let me try again. All right, I got the clip. All right, I'm gonna send you this clip back up. Unless you want to try to fix the sync stuff first. I remember, let me see if I can, this is gonna be a long time ago in the Ghosty Discord. Actually, I might have a GitHub issue for this on Create Melange app. GitHub/Create Melange app. That's what we just looked at. Output sync mode 2026. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. Are you doing this? I don't know. I don't know enough about what terminals to understand. So when Create Melange app runs, it runs and it's just constantly, re-rendering at whatever FPS, and it flickers in Ghosty because Ghosty renders faster. So it's like a VSync issue almost. And if you output at the beginning of the render this thing, it turns on sync mode. I don't know. So what would that look like in that script? I don't know if that would even be the script. Okay, I'm just gonna tweet this. You nerd sniped me. You got me. Now I have it. All right. Let's come in here and we'll add it. Ghosty is falling apart on me. Can I can't. I don't think I can tag the actual video. I'll tag Mitchell. What is his at? Is this just Twitter's? There he is. Oh, I got the undertick wrong. All right, should we do it? Is that the tweet? What do we say? Is that ship it? All right. It's so good. I want to make sure I'm doing bad cop justice in this case. You know, it's not my creation. Here, I'll link the tweet. Oh no. Like the NASDAQ. All right, let's actually do what I'm supposed to do instead of getting nerd sniped by bad cop. All right, over to project bucket list. And where did we leave off yesterday? Car. What is my font size? Okay, we're good on font size. That only took 30 minutes. That's actually not bad for a nerd snipe. That's fact. Mitchell's been in stream before. He's super cool, dude. I think so highly of Mitchell Hashimoto. Okay. Oh no, not my code. Oh, it's so good. Should I fix it? Because this is better now. Should I delete the other one and put up this one? Yeah, I got it. Where the fuck is Twitter? Why do I have so many tabs? All right, all right, all right. We're gonna. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hodl. Hodl. Headphones just died. I'll be right back. All right, I'm gonna go delete. Actually, I'm gonna delete that tweet quick because I think this is a better video. Delete, delete, delete. All right, we'll record this in a second. I gotta get headphones. All right, let's see if this is working before I get copyright struck. All right. Input should be MacBook, output should be that. There we go. All right, let me try getting a recording of this again. Let's see how it works right now. It's so good. It's so good, back up. I'm just gonna wait till like the end of stream until like there's like a bunch of people here that haven't seen it yet. And I'm gonna run ads quick while I get this tweet ready. Hodl chat. Oh, that's the old one. There we go. Ghosty just started falling apart on me at Mitchell M. Hashi. God. Dude, for the amount that freaking Twitch engineer, Yassine or whatever his name, yaps on Twitter and doesn't fucking fix the tagging and search functionality, pisses me off. Okay. Ghosty just started falling apart on me. Boom. There we go. He just fucking yaps. He works at Twitter and he says controversial shit. All right, let's get into it here. It's so good. It's so funny. Lol, 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 lol. Okay. So I actually think I can, one thing I wanted to try yesterday is, can I take a reference here and then do this? Consider a borrow here. No, I can't do that. What do these end up as? It's a reference. So I guess I still do have to deref. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay. What the hell is HTTPS? It's very special. It's our proprietary HTTP standard over here on stream. All right. So we've got all this stuff working pretty well. I'm still not super stoked with... I mean, I guess it's not so bad. I do want to clean this up a lot more, though. I almost think, let's go actually finish implementing this. And we'll go grab our email that's in front where we were doing this before. Even though it's not perfectly styled yet, verify email. Ooh, we need the recipient name. Is that on our email right now? Oh, it's not. Okay, so let's fix that. Let's go over here, and that's going to be in routes sign up in our server. And we need to, where do we store this? Verification code, and we need a first name. And this will be form.data.first name. We'll go there. That'll be a string. And then we can come back over here. And where do we do that? That's going to be in our job file. In here somewhere. Where's the payload? Right here. First name. It's a string. So that'll be on the payload. Okay, and we can come back over to main. So we should have the first name now. This needs first. First name is a stir reference. Create base template. Here we go. And how did I do that Rust multi-line string? It's like R. Okay, like that. So let's go ahead and change in there, and this will be R, and then it ends like that. And then in here, we can yoink this. Oh, fuck. We need sender too. Who do I All right, right now we're just doing deliver. No. So I never actually used that. Okay. I need a sender too. So let's change that to recipient. How do you spell recipient? Is that how you spell that? Yeah. First name. And then we want, that's okay. And then we want sender full name. And we'll just do, for now, we'll hard code this. And let's go here, and we gotta update this type. So this will be recipient first name. And then we want a sender full name. Which means over here in our model, we have to fix that. Oh God. Oh no, what happened, everyone? Oh, we can't program anymore. It's so fun. It's just so fun. Thank you, I'll be here all week, Bad Cop. This will be recipient, and then we want a sender full name. Okay, so we get that. Dude, I get so sad that I drink my first cup of coffee so fast. All right. This will be recipient. Then we need a sender. All right, this is messy, but whatever. Recipient. Oh, I gotta go update this. Yeah. Recipient. I need to fix this. This is bothering me, but whatever. It's okay. We'll clean this up later. Get it working, then make it better. Recipient and sender. There we go. All right, and now I think I want to make border characters static so they don't fall. Found my 4-year-old in my office playing with the Voyager. He likes how the colors change when it switches. That's awesome. All right, where was that template at? That template is right here. Yoink. So that's going to go in there. And this is going to be, instead of this syntax, it's like, so just that. We need a format. Found string. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, can I interpolate like that? Oh, I need the verification URL too. What is happening here with my quotes? Expected stir found string. Okay. Yeah, you can use, that's convenient. So that means I can get rid of one of these positional arguments, right? Nice. Wow, that's so convenient. Sender full name. God, that's one of the things that sucks with OCaml too, is freaking formatted strings. Nightmare. Debug deprinting. That's about right for TypeScript. All right, how do we construct the URL, right? Verification URL. We should be able to derive the verification URL from authenticated verify email. So it should be verify email, and then do we snag it from code? We do. Okay. So we can say https:// we'll do how do we want to do this? We'll just do localhost for now, but I'll make an environment variable. Localhost 57, what is it? 5173. / verify email. Query params is ampersand, where code equals verification code. And we could probably escape that, but YOLO. Okay. Yeah, I agree, PJ. You can also use named args for the interpolation if you want like name equals. Oh, that's cool. All right, let's see if we can get that to work. So let's go ahead and quit that and do a cargo build and run. All right, running. Let's come over to, we could probably do this. I want to see what this looks like through Supabase's dashboard. Dude, tell me this song doesn't take you back to like middle school. Let's just do whatever job type, send verification email will be new. The payload will be, there we go. We get a nice editor. We'll get that and we'll say, I forget my job schema now already. It's okay. Job status. My payload, where is that at? Right there. So we'll have recipient first name. Actually, this will be recipient first name. And this will be, let's just say, John. And then we'll have sender full name. And that will be Dylan Mulroy. And then we'll have email. And this will be dylan.mulroy@gmail.com. And finally, we'll have verification code. And this will just be 69. Apply that. All right, we got a panic on an unwrap on invalid integer 69. Expected a string. Ha! Okay. All right, let's restart. And we're gonna copy this. Can I just copy and then paste it? Dude, come on. All right, fine. We'll just insert a new row. I do want to copy this JSON though. Where's the insert? Send verification email. New. Payload. Paste that in there. Allow. And this will be a string instead. There we go. Apply. Save. All right, that inserted. Did we panic again? We did. Missing field recipient first name. Are we? Recipient first name. Shouldn't it? No, I'm so high. Shouldn't it parse this? Shouldn't Serde take care of that for me? Rust Serde deserialize JSON camel case to snake case. I should have just pasted that in ChatGPT. Ah, so this needs to be camel case. All right, let's do a cargo build. Okay, and let's do a cargo run. And let's go ahead and try this one more time. Insert row. This can be whatever. It's going to be some verification email. It's a new one. We're going to go in here, paste in our payload. That's not the payload. I don't really want to type this again, so I'm just going to go copy what we had. Copy cell contents, insert row. Just go dump that in the payload quick. Oh, that's not right. The hell? The hell, Ricky Bobby? New, edit this, paste. Okay, whatever. We'll just do this the easy way. This will be and then we'll get recipient first name will be John, and we'll get sender full name be, and we'll change verification code to be snake case or camel case. Apply. Okay, it went. I just got my email, I think. So this should be completed now. I can't tell, the ordering on this table is real wonky. How do I don't want a table editor. Can I just go look at the... Okay, well, I got the email. So let's go ahead and look at the email, make sure I don't dox anything here. One second, chat. I actually have an email I need to look at real quick. I have to, I'm gonna run ads quick while I take care of checking in for a doctor's appointment. Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. Okay, we're gonna have to wrap up like 5 minutes early. I have a doctor's appointment that I thought was at 11 a.m. at 10 a.m. So we'll just wrap up like 5 minutes early so I can join that call. Fortunately, it's virtual. Yes. Next. Finish later. All right, 1 second, chat. I'm almost wrapped here. Sorry. Okay, there we go. Checked in for my doctor's appointment, and here's the email we got. So that's what we got sent. That looks like it worked pretty well. We need to fix some formatting here. So let's go. I don't know why I'm getting errors. There we go. It's gonna be in main. All right, I'll update term sand in a second, backup. So why didn't it respect that line break? I guess because it's HTML, right? So we can just put a, what is it, /br? Or is it br/? br/. br/. All right, we want to also edit. You're signing up with changes to project bucket list. I'll have to change that then. Okay. That breaks. We need a break here. I'm gonna just move this there. Can I make that there? I don't like that formatting. Okay, let's see if that works. Let's send another link. Moving this off screen quick. I see a speeding ticket label. Yeah, I guess some of you weren't around for my speeding ticket at the beginning of the year, but I got a speeding ticket. It's the most ridiculous thing ever. And I got slammed with two misdemeanor criminal charges. So fucking ridiculous. I ended up hiring a traffic attorney who was a former state senator in North Carolina and on the traffic committee to fight it, and I ended up getting it knocked down. But I was coming back from a I was coming back from a wedding, and there's a highway going from Virginia into North Carolina called 80, and the speed limit is 70. And like I don't speed like crazy. Like I set my cruise control at like 10 miles per hour above the speed limit and just go, right? And like this is just a straight road for like fucking 250 miles, and it's 70 the whole way, two lanes on each direction and in between pine trees. It's beautiful, it's mindless, it's easy. Everybody flies through there. And I was like, I wasn't even keeping up with the pace of traffic. Traffic was like going in the 90s. So I get down in North Carolina, 80 turns into a road called 1. The speed limit stays the same as 80 turns into 1. So it's still 70, but at some point it dropped to 55 and I didn't know it. But I was still in the right lane and cars are still passing me. I'm just happened to be the one that got hit with the radar gun. Cop pulls me over. I still think I'm in a 70 mile per hour zone. So I'm like, okay, this fucking cop is going to write me a ticket for being like, like 10 over. He's like, what an asshole, right? So I'm here thinking I'm getting written up for going 80 into 70. And I give him all my stuff. I do everything by the book. Keys on the dashboard, hands on the, steering wheel. Yes, sir. No, sir. And he comes back to the car and gives me a ticket. And he's like, your court date is going to be January 7th. And I was like, oh, can I not just pay my ticket online? And he's like, for criminal charges, it's a mandatory court appearance. This fucking asshole wrote me up for 2 misdemeanor charges for one was reckless driving and endangerment, and then apparently cops have the jurisdiction to give misdemeanor charges for any speed above 80, which I was going like 81 or 82. And yeah, dude, he was such a fucking asshole. But then it got knocked down to being 5 over. And like, what's crazy is I could have faced jail time. I could have faced up to 90 days in jail. I would have had a mandatory 6-month suspension on my license. And then the most ridiculous one is it would have been a state mandated 90% increase on my car insurance for 3 years. So absolutely just freaking ridiculous. Back, smile back. How do I sort this table? I hate that I can't sort in here. Like, that's really annoying. All right, we're done using this. We're using DataGrip. We're using a real database editor. And when did it say it got pissed on there? Hmm. All right, that's locked. Now it's completed. Just got my email. Boom. Hi, John. I don't know why it's purple, but thank you for signing up with Project Bucket List. To complete your registration, we need to verify your email address. Please click the link. Great. And then it's going to have, thank you for choosing Best Stillmark. Perfect. Perfect. All right, I'm going bad cop. Cargo. I don't think it's gonna be in here anymore. I have to go. Oh, there it is. I see it. Cargo install. Is that it? Yeah. Uh, uh. Let me try a reset and clear. And do the same thing up here. I think it's still hilarious though. It's pretty good. I'm gonna go throw my mug on the charger real quick. No, I didn't move the binary. Everything's pointing at the cargo directory in my user directory. Okay. Okay, I'll try that quick. Uh-oh. We're borked. Okay. What else do we need to do here? I think this is looking decent. This needs to be project bucket list. And we're gonna break this all out at some point, but whatever. Good enough. All right, we need to now figure out how to process the metrics upload bit. In fact, we should probably clean this up before we do that. because we're gonna have, that's gonna be a lot more code. So how do we want this to work? This isn't a handler. That spawns that. We could make like a handler, right? We can make like a trait that's like job handler. And then the trait would just have a handle function that accepts a job ID. And then how would that look? No, that wouldn't work because we don't know what kind of job it is until we query it from the database. What do we think here? What is the advantage of Svelte? I think Svelte Svelte 5 specifically, I think it's just a really nice, simple way to build web apps. And that's coming from someone who's been writing React since 2015, late 2014. I started writing React when mixins were a thing. Yeah, no problem, Dixon. How do we want to do this, chat? I don't know. So we could make just like a handler struct that has like a handle, something like I don't know. Let's come in here and just say handler.rs, right? We come in here. We have pub type, or was it pub struct? I never remember the syntax here. What is the syntax? I think it's pub struct. Yeah, pub struct handler, and the handler is going to have a pool on it, which will be a PG pool. That's going to need to be an RC. Will it need to be? I think it can just be a normal RC. Why can't I? Oh, we need to go into main, and we'll come up here and we'll say mod handler. And now we'll go back in here. So we'll have a, actually, I don't know if we need the RC or not. Because right now, we might be okay. We'll need that. We'll need resend. We'll eventually need whatever the Excel processing library we use is. Let's actually come in here and say mod Rust. This will have resend, and then impl. We'll have a hub struct template, email template. What is the project? Is there a command to see it? I don't have it running. It's not public. It's we'll start it up here, potentially here in a bit. I'll walk through it. Let me finish getting through some of this though. I want to go look at where's resend? Do I have resend in here? Yeah, here we go. Docs. Right there. All right, let's go actually look at this crate. Do they have a link to their crate in here? Of course, that would be too convenient to have a link to their crate in their docs. All right, let's see here. That's actually not the right crate, is it? No, this is for, that's not right. Here we go. This is what we're looking for. I want to look at, how do I get to the docs for this? All right, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. From to subject. Oh shit, we can schedule stuff to be sent. That's kind of nice. How does that work? Oh, it just literally sets a field. All right, an email template is going to have a, it's basically going to be so we can, what do we need on this thing? We need a from string, we need a to string, we need a subject string, We need a body. Let's change this to client. And then this is going to be email. And we need how can we generically, do we even need to worry about that? Maybe we don't. From to, and let's just say body is going to be a string. And then we'll impl email. And we'll have a new pub function new. And this is going to return a self. And let's add deriving on this. What is it? That. And then it's at derive. No, we don't need that. Derive, we want debug. And copy. Okay. In here, this is going to take and we will return how do we want to do this? Thank you for the follow there, Random Line. Appreciate you. In fact, I don't even think we need that right now. We can just do this. So for our client, we'll do at least impl client. And in here, we'll do a new pub function new. This is going to return a self, and we'll say client. And this needs, we're going to need the API key as a parameter. So we'll say API key, which will be a string. And then we'll come in here, and it's going to look like, where's this at? Yeah, that should actually be stir, and then resend will be resend new API key. Yeah, there we go. And then we want let's just say we'll do send verification email. And this will be a pub function. This will be pub async function. And it's going to return a result from our prelude. I don't know if that's going to come in. So we'll use prelude star. Down here, this will be a unit. I'll say to do. Oh, right, that needs to be create. There we go. Okay, and this is gonna need, we're gonna need like a struct. How do we want to design this? All right, we'll just make a we'll just make it specific right now rather than trying to be too generic. From to, in fact, we can basically just copy those. This is gonna just need a recipient. In fact, we can copy that. I don't know what WOTOFAK means, but yeah, I'm using NeoVim. I hear Neo. Yeah, I've got some weird bugs happening this morning. I don't know what's going on. My screen just falls apart. Something's wrong with my terminal. Okay, so we get that, and we'll just say this is going to be, I don't even. Say input. And that's fine there. What's up?
Can I have you talk to that contractor? He wants me to call him. I'm trying to get ready for work. I need to feed the dog still.
What person is this?
Contractor, roof, leak.
Yeah, but roof say you call some problems.
I gotta let the dogs out, but will you call him, please?
Call him?
Yeah.
He's gonna call you, right?
I said to give me 1 moment. Because I'm rushing. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm back, chat. Sorry about that. We had some water damage from the hurricane, and I was talking to a contractor. Okay, so we get that. We get our, that looks good. Let's go ahead and make a constant here and just say const verification. I guess we can do verification email template equals. Is this how you do that in Rust? Const or static? Const static, can I do that? Or is it? Rust const. Okay. So this will be const, and we just say this is string, and then we'll come over here. I'm going to grab the inside of this and come over here and put that there. And then we'll say dot toString. I guess we could really just leave that as a string slice, right? All right, you said you push an update back up. All right, so if I do boom. All right, so we have our template there. Let's see here. Then we can come in here and we can say what is the API main and it's create base email options. So we do this, we say create email base options. So let's import that and we'll do that. We get a new and we get a from. So we'll get input.from or input dot. Oh, we need yeah, we need sender. This will be string, and this will be recipient email. All right, so this takes, what did we say this took? From. So the input would be the sender email, which that needs to be a borrow. And then we need two, which will be, that'll be in an array if I remember. That'll be input dot recipient email, which needs to be a borrow. And then let's just take out here. It's got a function called with HTML. Let's come down here and throw a to do. We say dot with HTML, and then we'll do a little format.
You're so cute. That was so cute.
I know I have it as localhost right now. I'm gonna power that with an environment variable eventually. This will be verification email template. And we need to pass in recipient first name. So can I do something like this? I feel like somebody told me I could do that earlier.
Do like
Cute.
I feel like this is emo office day.
Yeah, it's cute.
Attire.
I like it.
But it's so cute, still professional.
Mm-hmm.
Ish.
Arguments expected, found 2. Expected 3 arguments. What is the other argument? Oh, it's the subject. I don't even know what we were using as the subject. The subject is just going to be verify email, I guess. And then we can do that. Found string. Format argument must be a string literal. Is that not what this is? Can I not use... That's really annoying. Okay, so I can't do that, which is annoying, but that's fine, I guess. And then in here we'll do, just do that. Bye.
Bye. Love you.
Love you.
Taking your car.
What?
Taking your car.
Okay. All right, and then in here we'll do input dot recipient first name. Invalid string format, field accessor isn't supported. Okay, fine. We need input recipient first name, and then we need input verification code and input verification code, and then input sender full name. Okay, and now we can delete this block because that's not going to work. And we'll go up here. We have that. And then finally we do self dot resend. Do I not get a reference to self here? Oh, I do need. This needs a reference to self. And now we can do resend emails dot send. This will be let email. Down here, and then we send email. Let underscore equals dot await and this is a create email response and an error. So let's map this to, how did we map this to something else before? Oh no, we just unwrapped. Okay, so let's go into our prelude, and in here we'll have just email, I guess. Email. And this will have the same thing. And this will have a from, and it'll be resend error. Generic email JSON station. Great. And we'll go back to here, and then we will map this. Oops. We'll delete to S, delete that, go there, and then map error into our error. Email. There we go. What is mismatched here? Found type unit. Colon. Ghosty back to working again. Just saw the tweet. This weird thing keeps happening where my code keeps falling on itself. I don't know what's going on. Just be in the middle of something and should this result? What is this upset about here? Unwrap result, return type. Oh, I know what I have to do. I can't get out of this. I'm stuck in my code actions. All right, there we go. Map error dot map. There we go. Okay. What is the actual return type though of that? maybe it is worth returning that. Let me go look at this quick. This sends a response, what's that have on an ID? That might be worth keeping. Deserialize email new. Deref. Okay. Yeah, we'll return an email ID. So let's. I wonder if that has deref on it. Okay, that just has an ID on it. Okay, so we're gonna grab this ID. This will be create email response. And we'll return you. And then up here, that's gonna give us a type error. This will be email ID. And that should be good. There we go. Cool. That looks good there. Y'all, I really like Rust. This is fun to write. This feels like I'm writing OCaml a little bit. It's like a mix of OCaml and Go. So now we can come over here and back to main, and we can set up, we can delete this. Start around with function. Okay, thank you tree sitter for not working. Here, rather than that, we'll grab, set up our DB. Let's set up our email client. And this will be email. Oh shit, I got stuck in Tmux. Oh no, what happened? I'm not using native threads. Wizard, I'm using green threads through Tokyo, but you can very easily use normal threads. We'll come up here and we'll use email client as email client. And then down here, this will take a reference to our, why can't I get that API key, resend API key. And then in here, I guess I need to wrap that in an arc. Okay, that looks good there. And then down in here, we replace this. This will be email client dot send verification email, and then we'll need email verification input. This will have on it. I don't know why I'm not getting. Oh, do these need to be pub? Where are we looking for resend at? Should this just... Sender full name. Great. Sender email will be, we'll hard code this to be Dylan. And then we'll get recipient first name, which we have. And what else does it take? Recipient email, which will be email. And then we have verification code, which is just verification code. And we gotta go to toString on that. Oh, I wonder if I get syntactic help here. No. Can I do this? No. Recipient first name. And we'll do that. I guess I can do what's this upset about? Mismatch expected a string and found a string reference. So do I just deref it? Where's my okay. Sure, whatever. I don't really want to clone that. I don't need it cloned. I guess we can probably do this the easy way, right? We can do a we can do something like impl verification email input, and we'll do pub function new, and this will return a self, and we'll return a verification email, where these are just strings. I guess we can do, isn't there a deriving for this? Like empty or something? Or a default? Yeah. Yeah. And then we can have pub function. We'll take a reference, a mutable reference to self, and we'll take, we'll do a little builder pattern here. Let me sort these quick. And this will be, let's rotate this window. Should close that. This will be recipient email, and we'll take recipient email, I guess. And we'll return self. And we'll come in here, takes immutable reference to self, returns self back out. Yes, I am using NeoVim. Wait, did I get rated and miss that, or are we just naturally at 150 right now? Dang. Dang, y'all, I can't believe there's 154 of you all watching me. You guys are awesome. Okay, so in here, we're just going to say self.recipient email is going to equal recipient email. And we're gonna have to give that a type, and we'll return self back out. Right. This needs to be a string reference. To string. Found mutable self. I guess we want to consume self. Does that make sense? Is this how you do builder patterns, Nightshade? You consume a mutable reference to yourself and return self back out? That feels like how you would do it. First name. And then we'll do recipient first name, and that will become sender email. We'll make that full name, and we'll do a find and replace. Boom. Great. And then the last thing we need is verification code. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do that here in a second, Robin. We'll make that verification code, G it, and let's say verification email input. We'll yoink this guy, and we'll make this the builder. In fact, that's kind of inferred, right? We'll get rid of the pub here too. Same here. And we'll make the other ones options. And builder. What's upset here? What are we missing? Oh, we're missing, I should have just read the LSP, right? And then we'll do a pub function build, which is going to take a reference to self and consume it. And it's going to return a verification email. So we do that, and then we just do verification email. Can I just pass itself? That'd be so nice if I could do something like that. I could do a from, right? Sender email, self.sender email, and then it'll be sender full name, self.sender full name, and verification code is self.verification code. Missing recipient first name, it's right there. What, is the LSP just confused? Missing field recipient first name. Oh, nope, I see what you're saying. Right here. So that becomes that. And where's our obstruct? I don't know what this is complaining about. Verification. So back in main, we can come in here and we can do, let's just take that and we'll import that from here. Do that. Down here, this becomes verification builder. And this will be new. Get rid of that. Delete on that. And we'll do dot recipient first name. Recipient first name. And then we'll just throw a dot build on to get rid of the type errors. And this needs to be probably, yeah. This will be recipient, email, recipient, that'd be email. And then we'll do dot, sender full name. Sender full name, and then we'll do a dot verification code, which will be verification code. And I think we need dot sender email, which we'll just do as a string, dylan.mulroy@gmail.com for now. Actually, the sender email is not that. That's like the resend one. Let me go grab that email address quick. It's going to be delivered@resend.com for now. We'll end up powering this with an environment variable. But for now, we're just going to do that. Paste that in there. Yeah, that looks nice. Beautiful. Yes. Yes, I can. Did that not actually? Okay, whatever. At least we only have one. Do you ever play chess? I do not. Okay, that looks pretty good. What happens if this fails? We want to basically retry. We also want to cancel. We need to be able to cancel this job. I feel like I looked this up yesterday. Let me see if I can find this. Calamine. Looking at that in a second. Oh, I wanted that one. Command Shift T. Somebody recommended using back off. Back off, retry, back off. Operation. I wonder how that's typed. All right. Don't need that one. Don't need that anymore. Don't need that. Yeah. How do you cancel a task in Tokyo? Let's look that up. Actually, you can probably ask how. Let's say the timeout occurs. How can I cancel the other task with Tokyo? Tokyo one shot. Okay, so we get a channel. We get a receive and a. So we pass it the cancel channel. All right, so we select on the, okay. This feels like just like using Go, y'all. Tokyo's quite freaking nice. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so how do we, do we want to add retry? We should probably add retry. I don't need back off for it because I don't need exponential back off, just normal retry Tokyo retry looks pretty good. How can I check cargo? I don't even know. Cargo.io. Yeah. Crates.io. And then we want to look for retry. 6 million downloads. Updated 2 years ago. What about Tokyo retry? Updated 3 years ago. 11 million downloads. The API looked easier. I think there's a way to do it from the command line now. Can I do this? Tokyo retry. Yeah, look at that. Cargo add Tokyo retry. No barks. So then in here, let's go. Okay, so we want to basically have a retry strategy of like, I don't know, 3 times. Let's see here. Where do we want to introduce this at? So what is the flow right now? We go into this handler, we select on here. This is kind of where we want to retry too. Let's say in, how far up do we want to retry? By ID and lock, not there. So the first thing we want to try to retry on is this. So in here we could do, we'll have a retry policy. Retry policy is going to be, I guess they call it a strategy, whatever. Strategy. And this will be a, I'm assuming this is going to be a strategy. Tokyo retry strategy. Can I just, is there a trait? I guess not. I have to be super explicit. I guess we don't even need that, right? We can just create a new retry. We can do a strategy in here every time, retry. Just call it policy. equals fixed interval, and we'll say from millis, I guess 2000 is good. Dot take gives the element. All right, we'll say we'll give it 3 chances to retry. So it's a take fixed interval. Oh, we can use the same retry policy for everything because that's the trait, right? Retry policy will be a, what do we call this? It's a take. Is that the same take? Yep. And this will have some strategy, some generic strategy. I need to find if there's a trait in this package or something. Impl fixed new from millis. We have a duration on it. Gives us an iterator. Fixed interval mod. What do they export? They export so we can wrap that, right? We can make our own retry, right? We can be in here like retry.rs. Come in here and we'll say pub enum policy is going to be, we'll have fixed interval, going to mod. We'll have exponential back off. And this will take, actually, I don't even need like all this. I'm overcomplicating this. I'm letting, I do actually still want that. I just want one policy and we're just gonna have one right now. I think I can do a pub type policy and it'll have, I don't know, can I do this right now? I forget how to do, how do I do obstruct tuple types? Mod retry. Can I give that a name? I guess this will be a duration. Yeah. Yeah. Then we'll do impl we'll do something like this. As millis. What is the syntax for this? That's not what we wanted. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Thank you, salty chicken nuggets. Somebody asked, did your autocomplete give you a fresh variable that you can opt into declaring? Yeah. So what does as millis return? It returns a U28, and I need to. Do I just give it generic parameters here and say like, what does fixed interval from? Take a U64. U64. Is it something like that? I don't remember the syntax. Oh, I guess I can't. It feels like I should be able to duration as seconds. I guess we do a try from. Because there's not a safe way to go from this needs to be try from. See if I can get this implemented quick. We'll say we have a error that is, oh my god, error, it's going to be error converting retry policy into fixed interval. And this will be policy, I don't know, conversion. Try from. Something like that. And then this will be, why can't I get over there? This will be equal to error and we'll do a use crate : prelude, and we'll bring in everything, or I guess just error from there. Yeah. And then we can get rid of this. Actually, we can just bring in everything. And then this becomes we'll do fixed interval dot from millis, and then we'll do policy dot 0 dot from as milliseconds, and then dot try into. Is it smart enough to figure that out? And then we got to do a map dot map error, and that'll be error retry policy try from. Something like this. Let's see here. Let millis equals let's start there. See if we can get that. Actually, this can get even more generic, but this is fine. Consider try into, I can give this a type, right? I can say this is a U64. And then we do that, and then we say millis. And wrap that in a OK. Yeah. Required by bound trait. All right. Oh, because it's a const. Yeah. There we go. What up, Ali Verathion? I'm doing well. In fact, I actually got to go. I have a doctor's appointment here in a minute, so let's go find someone to raid. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. I can't believe there's 156 of y'all here. That is mind-boggling to me. I appreciate every single one of you. Have a lovely Tuesday, and we will be back tomorrow. We're going to raid Christoph, go watch some Zig programming. Thanks, y'all. We'll be back tomorrow.